Thank you, everybody, for joining me on another adventure with Noble. My name is Fem, and we will get back into the Crankheim family. We're actually on year 49, so we're moving along. So we lost Nagelris last time. We lost Cletis last time, which everyone has unfortunately only had one kid with her, and his kid ended up dying too. We also, Uthad was last time, and we also lost Emstilla II, which was sad, and then we lost Sandlin III. So I guess we'll see. We also lost Alila. We'll see how well this time goes. We had plenty of deaths last time. It was brutal. So let's see. Do we have anybody to help? Yes, you're gonna help with that. I don't really want to go against House Sapwood. Okay, I do have... Oh, I did not mean to click on that. That's not what I meant to do. This would get me some goods. So who can we send to go do this? I guess we'll send Seavase to go do that. I'm not gonna do the other thing. So that's Seavase, yep, okay. Alright, so what did we get? My liege, as the priest delivered a eulogy fit for a barn owl, mourners became so peckish that the ceremonial crate of House Crankheim's finest smoked hams mysteriously vanished, never to be seen again. Perhaps a last tribute to Alila III's appetite. See, I don't think I've seen that one before. That one was kind of interesting. Alright, yeah, we lost Alila III, so now who's going to try and claim it? Alatus, who's not very good in charisma. She's not very good in charisma either, so we're looking for wit, it looks like. Do we have anybody with some decent wit? So far, the one I'm seeing that has actually the best wit would be Sine the Third. We'll see how well that goes. Also, we do have... Nope, just females. Alright, so we got some goods. The chicken counting contest of House Crankheim. I don't remember this. My liege, armed with quill, a ledger, and far too much patience, Albrild, the second Crankheim Baroness of Torchlight Tower, challenged every peasant to a game. Count your chickens, double or nothing. By nightfall, not only had the village, granaries, and marble cellars doubled, but the Baron's booming voice could be heard bellowing numbers from across the field, sending sheep and merchants fleeing in awe of such robust arithmetic. Vigorous. Yeah, I don't remember ever getting that card. The feast. So, as the feast at House Edinaheim estate raged on, Diatetia managed to spill, and she's careless. Oh, sorry. Chokerard? Cautious demeanor, impeccable manners. Getting a bit of trust. Okay, cool. Gilded grin. As a lattice, the second bid adieu to Diatia. At the opulent feast, they couldn't help but smirk, knowing that their cunning wit and charm had effortlessly charmed a significant amount of gold from the pockets of unsuspecting guests. With pockets jingling and a mischievous glint in their eye, Alatus II gracefully made their exit from the feast, leaving behind a trail of whispers and admiring gazes. Good job. Alright, how did the pregnancy go? My liege, amidst the laborious groans and the anxious pacing of Gelbernus II, Emstilla III, Crankheim quietly delivered a healthy, legitimate boy, and she's meek as well. So we've got Isactus, or Isactus. I was given some names for children, so I'm actually going to change this one to what somebody had suggested, and I'm going to name him Emmanuel. That was the name I got. So, Honorios, I believe, was your name in here. I don't have a girl to do that right now, but the moment I do, I will get your other suggestions, but I do like Emmanuel, so I'm going to have Emmanuel. The next child will be also named. And again, you guys can have your names in here too. All you have to do is ask. My liege, after a priest with an unfortunate list finally pronounced Everwinus and Conrild wed, a mysterious trunk stuffed with silver coins was conveniently left behind by a tipsy guest. And it was 2K, but they wed happily. Everwinus, I really hope you have a better time this time. And Seatine II died. No. Oh. Let's have... I kind of wanted him to go, but no. Let's send Gunla the Third. All right, how did this one go? Ungodly amount of groaning and screaming. Marata had a difficult but successful delivery. A son. I don't have any more boy names, so we have Eustetter. Okay, he's a cutie. Ooh, good health. Nice. Oh, you're fine, Marata. I am still looking for more eligible bachelors, and I keep getting eligible maidens, so we'll see. Ooh, alright, what did you do? My liege, after charming the trader with an exaggerated tale about the magical properties of House Craigheim, still sea vase, first Crankheim Baron of Hold Ivydale? Really? I didn't even know that was what it's called. Talked the purse down, secured extra coin for House Crankheim, promptly dispatched Reyno with a goblet of suspiciously spiced ale. Okay. Again. Pretty much right in the beginning, more. This house is cutthroat. You just killed a man. This family's cutthroat, man. This family's cutthroat. The ceremony of sealing and scribes. My liege, when the ink-stained roll of inheritance was unfurled, Aladdus Crankheim gave an oration so smug that several scribes bit their quills in envy and promptly claimed Alila III's shiny new count title. Meanwhile, Edeninia Sapwood painstakingly corrected the grammar on every decree, holding up proper proceedings for hours. By sunset, even the mice knew the name House Crankheim. So, Alatus, really? Okay. You got it. That's okay. Alatus did get it. That's fine by me. Again, we only have maidens. I need. Okay, we do have... Seriously. Okay, we do have stuff we can do. You have really no charisma. Your wit's okay. You're pretty decent stats. Honestly, I'm gonna go with House Winchester on that one. I need to send someone. So, what's yours? 51 and 42. I'm gonna send Aladdus to do that. I'm gonna send his wife, Lisa Feta, with him. Let's see how this funeral went. As mourners wept and a bumbling attendant tripped over their own robe, Gunla III Crankheim discreetly accepted a crate of turnips, payment for services rendered, from a chiefest courtier before the priest could finish mispronouncing Seatine II's name. I can understand why you would mispronounce his name. He was a count as well. We have a lot of counts in this. A lot of counts. So, Seatine III. I would love for it to go to him. His is wit. His wit. We need someone very witty. Unfortunately, she's very witty. But she can't have any kids. Because she's not born in the family, she was married into it. Galburnus could work. Seavase could work. And Conrild... Murata could work too. Let me actually go to Murata because she is married to Seatine IV. So maybe that'll work. I don't have any more eligible bachelors for that, so... Alright, who's getting into a duel? Who got into a duel? Seatine! Who are you getting into a duel with? Really? Why? Bigger, superstitious, clumsy, unlucky... Well, he's unlucky, so maybe it'll work out in the end. I can only hope. So who are we gonna send to help with that? Oh, Mardiva's not gonna go very well. I'll send Heroine right now. Okay, let's see how this went. My liege, after a display of parchment waving and chin thrusting at the coronation of Murata II declared Seatine II's vacant seat was made for them. Nobles nodded, rolled their eyes, and promptly dressed Murata II up as the new count. Or countess in this case. Good job, girl. Alright, so charm the pants off this lady. I'm gonna send Mardiva just because I want her to go. Had I waited, I probably could have gotten her. She's a baroness, I believe. Yes. Oh well. Okay, how did that go? Courtship, my liege, Mr. Warwood of giggles and fluttering eyelashes at the courtship. Daricia dazzled Alarinris with tales of House Crankheim's irresistible charm and economic prospects. Smitten, Alarinris agreed to a betrothal, thus boosting House Salister's trading clout. Really? Emstilla's crying? I'm gonna send Emstilla the Fourth to go to that. How did this one go? My liege, in a spectacle of unmatched charm, Sandlin the Fourth wooed Linowis with tails so tall they could touch the clouds. The impressed chaperone Mava nodded approvingly, sealing an engagement, fortifying bonds between House Crankheim and House Winchester. Nice. I'm gonna send Jokerard with you for that. Ooh, we do have someone. Maybe it'll work. I'm going to try it. Get a baroness, because I did purchase more goods. At the bequest of others who had mentioned I was not doing that. Alright. Another one of these, I guess, because, let's send Galabernus with the... I think it'll be fine. Alright, how does this going? Collect trade tolls. After dazzling a group of merchants with an utterly baffling new road maintenance fee, Lata's Fourth Crankheim Count of Silversmine. I love that name. Walked away from the collection with chest so heavy, even the most loyal of the House Crankheim entourage groaned under its weight. Nice. My lieges, the tolls were gathered. Alatus, Fourth Crankheim Count of Silverspine, pirouetted gracefully around disgruntled merchants, collecting coins with such elegance that one merchant nearly applauded before realizing they just paid double. Oh, that's so funny. I love that one. Alright, how did this go? Please say it went well. Liege, astonishingly, Seatine the Fourth and Jocelyn both managed to miss each other with every bolt, leaving the local servant to clean up the mess of splintered arrows. At least now House Crankheim is being discussed at court, mostly for lack of aim. Hey, Jocelyn should be... They should also be. Both of them. Not just our house. Fabulous, fabulous. Ooh, you have really good. You can really help them out. I am going to send Rulla the Fourth, Gida, and Eustater to that. Okay, how did this one go? Cupid's arrow misses the chaperone. My liege, after several excruciatingly polite dances and 3 failed attempts at poetry, Alatus the Second Crankheim finally managed to drop a tray of sugared figs directly at Alteld's Salistor's feet, distracting the chaperone long enough to steal Alaris the Second's attention. Ooh, what's this gonna happen? With a conspiratorial wink and a promise of better verses, Alatus the Second secured engagement on the spot. Now House Crankheim is whispered about for both romance and innovative fig deployment. I should name this one Innovative Fig Deployment, because that is so good. Oh my gosh, I love that. That is hilarious. I'm sorry, I'm writing that down because that is too good not to write down. Innovative fig deployment. Yeah, if my pen worked. Sorry, guys. It's too good. That is too good. I mean, that is hilarious. Innovative fig deployment. I mean, I'll give it to him. The lattice did fabulous. I'm gonna Galbernus the Second to that. How's this one going? My liege, just as Daricia Crankheim prepared to seal the deal. Oh no. Alarenris tripped over him still the Third, an exceptionally saucy servant in a scandalous embrace behind the altar. And the wedding went into utter shambles. Are you kidding me? Oh, poor Daricia. I am sorry, darling. This is just not going well. Ah, my liege, in a union sealed with far too many toes, Sandlin the Fourth and Linowis wed beneath banners of House Crankheim, only to discover that House Winchester packed their chests with enough jewels to weigh down 3 donkeys. So we got some money for that. How did this one go? The visit to the House Winchester estate concluded with Mardiva accidentally spilling a goblet of wine on Idota. One can imagine how that mishap soured House Winchester's trust towards House Crankheim. Well, that went well. Okay, so we do have him. I do really want to get Mardiva wed, because I really do. I'm going to send you here. Mardiva, don't fail me now. Let's hope not. Okay, we did get some things amidst the uproar and merriment of the feast at House Siwaheim. Our dear Yugida swiftly excused himself, fleeing from the raucous crowd as if the very walls were about to collapse. How delightful to witness the Thewin's rationality in escaping such a mind-numbing spectacle is rational. Oh, that's all that happened. Okay. My liege, after an impressively noisy ordeal involving enough screaming to wake the dead, Murata II, 5th Crankheim Countess of Bloomholm, brought forth a robust, legitimate girl, leaving Seatine IV limp with pride and exhaustion. Oh, we have a Murata III. The thing is I do want to give her a different name, but I'm also, as I kind of want to keep the ones here going, because that's why I didn't want to do that one either. So the next baby girl will have it as long as they're not, like a 4th or something. So that's how I feel I'm doing it. I'm sorry if that's not how you want it done. Oh, your wit is crap, dude. No, I don't like that you have like no wit. Help you with your... Who's he arguing with? Who's he arguing with? Oh, a 6-year-old. Are you freaking kidding me? You're arguing with a 6-year-old? That's craziness. I don't think... we have counts. Okay, she's a baroness. Once she's done, then I can send her to do that. Okay. My liege, after a stunning display of 4 smiles and cold, clammy hands, Lattice II and Alrilis II were reluctantly bound to wedlock. Reluctant and mediocre apples by an ever-thrifty aunt. Oh, they didn't go straight into the baby making. Ooh, perfect. I can send you on that. Maybe they will. Maybe they'll get to it eventually. Alright, so I'm going to send Rula to help you with that. I'm not going to send anybody to help with that. So nothing happened. Good. How did he do? My liege, after weeks of coughing up more phlegm than a tavern wench's tankards. Oh no, Seaface, he succumbed. I'm sorry. Poor Rolla. She's gonna have to get remarried. Oh, it's gonna go to Rolla IV? That makes sense. No contestant there either. Potatoes, portents, and the pitchfork mob. I don't think I've seen this one. My liege, pitchfork-wielding villagers convinced by a crooked fortune teller that a potato-shaped cloud spelled doom barred Alrilis II, 1st Crankheim Baroness of Fairbridge, from every barn and larder. Undeterred, Alrilis II stormed the market square, commandeered a merchant's wagon of planks, and declared it tax in kind. The villagers now whisper that relentless barons prefer timber over curses. Well, that was something. Good job, guys. They were reluctant at first. What do you know? Let me send Heroine here. Maybe she'll do something good. Okay, what do we got going on up here? At the bustling house Salister Court, Mardiva Crankheim attempted to woo Gilpus II by serenading them with the off-key tune, and he was too busy. Charming courtesie with her juggling prowess. How dare you? She is a catch. Rude. As the sun, amidst the laborious groans and anxious pacing, Sandlin IV and Lenawis Crankheim delivered a healthy, legitimate boy. Again, don't have any more boy names. Oh no. Darling, let's help you out. Let's have Gunla II help you. What about this? Let's see, do we have any good archers? Yes, Gabunus and Sene for swordsman. Okay, what happened here? My liege, after a suspiciously long-winded speech from the Master of Ceremonies, Rolla IV Crankheim claimed Seaface's vacant title, while the purse of House Crankheim coin quietly vanished. No doubt donated to grease the palm of some especially eager steward. Okay, now she's Baroness. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna pay attention to that right now because I don't want to. And that's what I do. I don't have anyone for you right now. I need more boys, not girls. Invitation upon departing the house at Edenheim Estate, Harwin accepted a crate of chickens from Gaumantius II as thanks for not critiquing the minstrel's tuneless squawking. Politeness has its peckish rewards, it seems. She made an impression. Alright, how did this pregnancy go? As thunder crashed and missiles flailed about, Alois II, first Crankheim Baroness of Fairbridge, survived perilous pregnancy, but the baby did not. Lattice wept consoled only that fate's favorite punching bag lived to her. Wow. She's not, like, clumsy or anything, is she? No, not really. Oh, but he is meek and, well, hopefully it'll help. Hopefully they'll be fine. Let me send Conrild over here. I wish she'd have another baby too. How did the competition go? After a clash of blades that left the arena floor splattered with sweat and egos, Gilbus II barely scraped past Sene III Crankheim to snatch the golden trophy. Meanwhile, House Crankheim now enjoys a sliver more notoriety among the gossipy nobles. Malaysia arrows flew and tempers flared as Galbernus II and Gildas II squared off. They're both the second, with Gildas II snatching victory by the width of a feather. Now enjoys the dubious honor of being better known among the snobs. It's okay. I don't want to do tourneys because I don't want to lose our titles. Nothing happened. And we still have no eligible boys right now. Oh, we do. Now we do, because Gunla unfortunately passed. Let's send Yugida, and I'm gonna send you to find another young woman to marry so you can have kids. More kids. As the halls of House Crankheim estate echoed with the screams of childbirth, Linowis Crankheim finally expelled a squalling bundle of joy, healthy legitimate son, which is named Thetan. Or Thetan? I'm waiting for another young maiden so I can name her, but it's taking a while. Emmanuel, send Galbernus, and Jokerad. Okay, so nothing happened at the funeral. My liege, to the bafflement of Godwin, Jokerard cowered under the grand dining table at the mere sight of a roast. So he's meek. Fun. My liege, the illness that plagued our dear Rolla IV has come to a close as they have miraculously recovered from the brink of death. Rumors of their illness have spread, making House Crankheim slightly more well-known among the other houses. Nice. Now, if I could find someone for you to wed. Alright, how did this go? My liege, despite being old enough to remember when dragons roamed, he's not that old. Seaton IV Crankheim blurted out an insult about a Vild's poetry before abruptly proposing, leaving the chaperone speechless and the maiden inexplicably delighted to accept the engagement. Wow. He's rude, and she's like, yes, I want a rude man. Explain that to me. Murata III, I'm gonna have you go. I'm gonna send you for that. Send your husband with you, and I'm gonna send Elrold for that one. And now there's another one. Let's send you and you, because I haven't sent you guys very much. And then I'm gonna send Rolla IV as well. Okay, please say he didn't. The bustling heart of the town square, Hodker wove a mesmerizing tale of gilded castles and eternal youth hoping to hoodwink Aladdis into a fanciful trade. Yet armed with unparalleled rationality, Aladdis deftly dismantled the charlatans' delusions, preserving their cherished titles. So he's smart enough. Wow. And he's lowborn. Oh. This is gonna pop up soon. I know it is. I just don't want to deal with it right now. No, we're loyal to them, so no, not having them. Okay, so nothing really happened there. So I wonder if I send a maiden, someone to that. Let's wait. Who's a really good one for this? I'm gonna Marriage Blade. Let's send you. Maybe it'll work really well. Maybe you'll get married. It's how we have so little people to marry. After vows were exchanged, Seatine II and Vild waltzed off into marital bliss, leaving the House Crankheim storeroom suspiciously short a crate of rare pickled onions, thanks to a spontaneous snacking frenzy among the voracious servants. Yay! Now if you could have some children, I would be very, very happy. You're not very good. I mean, she's not horrible in stats, but it's... I'll try. Can't hurt to try. And another person died. Oh, Ayostin Frey. No. While wandering the muddy pass of House Krankheim, Aurild announced a count's surprise inspection, prompting peasants to hand over every ascot, barrel, and trinket for fear of a second visit. Rumor the Windfell now has other houses peeking over our hedges. Well, that turned out pretty good, though. But... oh, we got two. Iostin Frey died and Gilburnus. Oh... well, that just stinks. Amstilla, I'm going to have you go to your father's, and Emmanuel, I'm going to have you go to your grandfather's. Okay, we got a pretty good amount. During the collection, Murata, the second, 5th Krankheim Countess of Gloomholm, miraculously tripled toll fees with a well-placed rumor about pirate. But then she lost some money. Okay, we've had that one plenty of times. So, we've tried to marry this guy a couple times. Alo Renris, he is... very hard. Mardiva, I think it was Mardiva who tried it, or was it Daricia? I really want to get Mardiva married, so I'm gonna have her try again. I don't know how well this is gonna work. My liege, with a wink and a poem so dreadful it nearly wilted the court roses, Jokorard Krankheim managed to win Dacia II Edinaheim's hand, much to Haretin's horror, and somehow House Edinaheim's trading ledgers have not recovered. Well, I hope it goes well for you. I'm going to send them the 4th to that one. Let's see how this went. Seemingly cordial visit at House Celester. You've got to manage to spill wine. Oh, unfortunately, wine spilled. All right, how did this funeral go? Amidst the dour funeral, Amstilla the 4th leaned a bit too closely to inspect Gilburnus II's definitely dead visage. Unfortunately, an enthusiast priest swung an incense burner, inadvertently gifting Amstilla the 4th with striking new facial scar. I'm so sorry, Amstilla. That did not go well. Let's send Thetine, Amstilla, and Murata the 3rd. So nothing happened there. What happened here? It looks like we lost some money. In an audacious robbery, Dalen and their bandits ambushed the House Krankheim carriage, swiftly relieving it of a king's ransom in gold. 2K is not a king's ransom, but sure. With ruthless efficiency, Dalen proved their relentless nature, leaving the House Krankheim coffers significantly lighter. Another one. Let's send Seatime the 4th, Statter, and Emmanuel. Okay, what do we got going on here at the wedding? During the wedding of Jokorad and Dacia II, an inebriated servant mistakenly dropped a heavy pouch of gold. Graciously accepted 1.6k carat. After priest with an unfortunate lisp finally pronounced Jokorad and Dacia II wed, a mysterious trunk filled with silver coins by a tipsy guest. Okay. And they got straight to baby making. That's what I want to hear. As the feast plates piled high, Amstilla the 4th inspected every goblet. Okay, so she's meticulous. Good. Okay. And we do have a young maiden. I don't believe we have any other men, so we'll send Gaburnus for that. Do we have anyone to help with you? Let's send Sene. Seems how she can't be wed or anything. More babies! Alright, this one. As the feast at the House Sapwood estate raged on, Nicholas managed to spill an entire goblet of wine at Eust at her. Without a second thought. So he's actually in House Sapwood, so he spilled on Oz, so he's careless. To the bafflement of Nicholas, the second Emmanuel cowered under the grand dining table, so he's meek. I did not like that. Alright, so we do have Hugolin? Okay. So, who do I want to give you? Who do I want you to marry? Heroine? I don't think you're going to marry anyone as much as... I mean, I can try. I don't think you're going to get married again. You have 3 kids, so you're fine. You have none. I'm going to try. I don't have a whole lot of options. It's getting really difficult. I'm going to send you to deal with that. What did this one happen? After parading a collection of embarrassing overwrought poems and an ill-timed falcon. Now it's a falcon? Galburnus III Krankheim somehow wooed Crania, winning both their engagement and a cartload of fine wine, generously donated by House Sapwood to sweeten the deal. Ooh, nice. I will send Eaton to go to that. How did this one go? An heir is forged in fire. I don't remember this one. My liege, in the depths of labor pains, Dacia II exhibited an awe-inspiring level of composure, as if they were casually solving a difficult puzzle. No screams of agony or frantic calls for assistance. With an almost dismissive wave of the hand, Dacia II successfully gave birth to a healthy, legitimate boy. More boy names. A precious bundle of joy without breaking a sweat. Truly a child forged in the fiery crucible of Dacia II's unyielding determination. And Jokerard is the proud father of the child. Well, I would hope so. I really hope he would be. Okay, so we're getting close to the end, guys. We are getting close to the end. And again, you can play this. I'm gonna have her. Wait, has he? Ooh, his wit is poo. I'm gonna have you go there. You guys can play this game, the demo of this game, till the 6th of July. It's free. It's kind of nice. In a chaotic world of noble rivalries and power plays, Amaryllis II defied expectations, peacefully brought a healthy girl into the world. Perfect! I get to name you. Oh, I forgot. We're going by. So, darn it. Darn it. I think I'm going to, yes, I'm actually going to change it because as much as I do like that she's got another kid after her, I'm going to do it for the person that commented with the name. So Ona Rios, her name is Ona Rios now. I said I would put your name in the game, I put your name in the game. My liege, at the House Salister court, Mardiva attempted to win Ala Renris with a serenade involving 3 goats and an off-key lute, but alas, Ala Renris recoiled and House Salister traders were last seen haggling over soured. This dude is so hard to get. I'm not doing that. He has been such a problem all the time. Tried twice. 2 different women. Jeez, he's such a pain. At the wedding feast of Gallibanus II and Crinia Thetan spilled a goblet of wine straight into the lap of Edeninia II, thus ensuring House Crankheim is discussed in every quarter gossip. As the priest stumbled through the vows, Gallibanus III and Crinia exchanged rings and glum glances. Glum? That doesn't sound good. Sealing an unhappy union, of course. While Edeninia II somehow managed to fatally bean Crinori with a poorly aimed celebratory goblet. So you killed somebody in your own family? Okay, this time it was not us being cutthroat. This was somebody else. This was how Sapwood being cutthroat against their own. Dang, I know you have so many people to wet off. Dang it. So many people to marry off, and it's really getting harder and harder and harder. Oh, Lisa Vetta, you gotten older. You can't have any more babies. Alright, which one's the best? 64, 40, 89. I'm gonna send you, my dear. We do have, yeah, you're not the best. I think Eustetter is actually the best option for that one. Ooh, baby making. Like we need more babies. You kind of do. Always good to have babies. So this is for a count title. We have so many counts. We have so many counts. I don't think we need that. In the cacophony of childbirth at the House Crankheim estate, Avil triumphantly delivered a healthy boy. Meanwhile, Satine III proudly announced their son's birth to everyone except 3 other partners still lingering in the banquet hall. Named him Thevinus. Okay. Thevinus? Thevinus. Oh, we have so many ladies who need men. So many. Mardiva, I'm sorry, you're probably never gonna get married. I feel so bad that poor Mardiva's just been so left out of everything. I feel so bad. I'm gonna try Rolla the 4th with this one. I'm gonna have you. Oh, Ivanus died? Well, I guess we're not gonna have any more kids with him. His line just died. Oh, I'm gonna send Marat to the 3rd to go to that because I can't even send his son. His son died too. Oh, man. My liege, at the bustling house Winchester Court, Gunla III, Crankheim attempted to woo Henryfus by serenading them with an off-key lute performance. Alas, he was too busy charming courtiers with his juggling prowess. What is wrong with men? Ugh. I don't want any of these girls. Rude, right? My liege, the halls of House Crankheim rang with nervous shuffling as Alrillis, the second first Crankheim Baroness of Fairbridge, endured a disastrous pregnancy. The child was lost, yet she survived, earning the rather catchy epithet Alrillis III the Jinxed. Oof, I'm so sorry, sweetheart. You'll be fine. You'll have another one, I know you will. In an unprecedented turn in House Apple's court, Harrowin wowed the gathered nobles with a peculiar courtship gift, a live chicken to ward off bad spirits. Once again, live chicken! His bold move enchanted Hugo Lynn, leading to their engagement. Yay! I'm going to send Jokerad III to that engagement. Oh, we have another young man. Ooh. I would love to give you to Mardiva, but Mardiva, you're too old. When they change into this, they can't have any more kids. So it sucks. I want over here because you guys are not really getting anything. You guys are not making any babies. I'm sorry, Mardiva is just not going to have any kids. Daricia might not. Amstilla could, but she's too old. I'm going to give you to... I'm going to give you to Sene. I think that'll work. Okay. Ooh, let's see how both of these worked. Liege, after dazzling the House Rudeheim Hall with a speech about goat breeding and bribing a few courtiers with an emerald hairpin, Rilla the Fourth, second Crankheim Baroness of Hold Ivydale. Oh, I didn't know she was Hold Ivydale. Secured East Secton's hand engagement, and though their coin pouch now feels suspiciously lighter after the festivities, nothing happened there. I'm gonna send Marat here. How did this go? After Lugacia III paraded a basket of wilted posies and an awkward poem, Eustadt Crankheim gallantly agreed to an engagement, pausing midway only to rescue a toppled serving boy, earning nods of approval from the ever-watchful Lugacia II. And I'm going to send... Ooh, I'm running out of people. Let's send Sanlin IV to that one. Let's see what we got for farm dues. After an ill-advised debate with a flock of sheep and some deeply uncooperative peasants, Alrold, Baroness of Torchlight Tower, with little more than a cot of turnips and a wheelbarrow of rubber boots, earning the title Alrold the Sage for negotiating peace with livestock. And then she died. Oh, man. I'm gonna send Gunla III here. That sucks. That sucks so much. Okay, so we've got Sene here. Well, Ooh, yes. I could totally use the masquerade. Yay. Okay, so... Ooh, okay, so... Daricia... I want Amstilla. I'm gonna use Amstilla on this one, and this one's gonna go to Yugida. There we go. Alright, so what's going on here for title of Count? We need high charisma. So who's it originally going to? Conrad? She's not got the super high charisma. His charisma is off of the charts. Wow. Let's try Linowis? Yeah, Linowis. I'm trying to remember everybody's name. Sorry, guys. It's a lot of names. Alright, how did this engagement go? Or wedding? After an exchange of vows that nearly set the priest's beard aflame with their sheer awkwardness, Hugolin and Harrowin managed to tie the knot, grinning as though the gods themselves had dared them to enjoy it. Okay, interesting way of phrasing that. Malaysian and Kerak world of noble rivalries and power plays, Dacia the second defied expectation, peacefully brought a healthy girl into the world. Dacia the third. Yeah, Dacia. I do have names for her, but... Excuse me. Don't mind me, guys. I do want Seatine's line to continue. Trade tolls. Should I wait for the other countess? Right? I thought we had another countess. Did we not? Oh, right. It was Murata was the other countess. I'm gonna wait for her. I think she had a really good... Are you kidding me, Rola? No, Rola. On the Rios, you're going to that funeral. How did this one go? Coronation for Count. The grin wider than the treasury doors. Linowis paraded around the hall, loudly insisting the late Everwinus' shiny count title belonged to them. And miracle of miracles, the master of ceremonies plopped the coronet right onto Linowis' head. Good. She was very good, so... How'd the funeral go? Amidst the funeral, the priest's sermons were interrupted by eerie gusts rattling the windows, a chilling nod to Albrild's gloomy legacy. The undertaker was convinced the deceased orchestrated the atmosphere from beyond. She was gloomy. I guess that does make sense. And that's gonna go to Seatine. So how's your wit? Oh, very high. We need charisma, possibly. I don't think we have anybody with really amazing charisma, though. I'm gonna try Elfild and see what happens. I don't have anyone for that. Well, actually, Linowis, I'm just gonna send you and Hugolin. Yeah, Hugolin's gonna go with you. Because I want to. Against all odds, and the suspiciously slippery dance floor roll of the Forsyth and Crankheim Baroness of Hold, Ivydale, and Esecton Rudeheim exchange vows without a single relative fainting. Even the wedding cake stood taller than Mardiva after the nuptials, if only just. Why would they faint? The wedding feast of Rolla IV and Esecton, Murata III spilled a goblet of wine straight into the lap of Gillimus III. Us ensuring House Crankheim is discussed in every quarter gossip for weeks. Fabulous. I love the way it looks behind him. So cool. My liege, after a stunning display of forced smiles and cold, clammy hands, Eustader and Lugesia III were reluctantly bound in wedlock. Reluctant. Meanwhile, creative mediocre apples from an ever thrifty aunt. Oh. Ooh. Oh. Uh-oh. 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 No. Oh, no. In a classic case of oops, my sword slipped, Sandlin IV accidentally sent Lugesia II to an early grave at the wedding. Oh no. She's not in our household, but oh no. Once again, what is wrong with our household? Safe to say the wedding banquet had one less mouth to feed. Yeah. Wow. Just wow. Every single time something like this happens, I can't help but go, wow. Just wow. Our stats are not that amazing, but we kind of need some stuff going on. Anyway. My liege, with a wink and a poem so dreadful it nearly wilted the court, Roses, Seatine, the fourth Crankheim managed to win Lugabel, the second Edenheim's hand, much to Rosivace's horror. I'm hoping that's pronounced right, and somehow House Edenheim's trading ledgers have not recovered since. I'm going to send Thevinus with you. How did this go? My liege, in a dazzling display of wisdom, Sandlin IV convinced Florna's gang to take only the coach's entire cargo of precious silk in exchange for sparing the horses and passengers, a bargain that left the bandits richer and our treasury notably emptier. Not by much. Ooh, she's got really good stats. Too bad she's not marriageable. Ooh, I could have waited for her. Dang it. See, this is the thing. Sometimes if you wait, things are good. Death. Nothing happened there. Barony by default in a pouch misplaced. My liege, as the last toast was raised, Avild Crankheim lunged for a goblet only to impale Seatine III Crankheim with a ceremonial fork meant for canapes, thus removing a rival. Your own relative? While everyone stared, Gilris II Salister cleared their throat and waved a musty parchment, nabbing the vacant parody. Meanwhile, a mysterious velvet pouch bulging with coins somehow found its way into Vavild's boot. What? Wow. like I said, I thought the Salisters were the cutthroat ones. What the fudge? I'm floored. Oh. Okay. Intrigued. Cool. What's going on here? Amidst the opulence of the House C. Waheim court, Sene the Fourth relentlessly pursued Thebes, the second ultimately charming them with tales of dragon slaying, pie baking, now betrothed if its lover strategic pie alliance. Thetine, you're gonna go to that. What's this? Collect rituals during the Great Collection. Linowis, Third Crankheim, Countess of Dragon's Fall, managed to berate every merchant for breathing too loudly, all while demanding tolls with subtlety of a drunken boar. Oh, she did not do that good. After a week haggling with a flock of merchants who claimed their goats were nobler. Wow, rude. Then Linowis returned with a single suspiciously aromatic sack of onions and just enough coin to buy a round of meat on discount. Wow. Wow. Like, wow. Lisa Vetta, help her out, please. Okay, that's... Wow. Anyway. Let me send Conrad, seeing as how she's not doing much. Courtship. With a wink and a poem so dreadful it nearly wilted the court roses, Emmanuel Crankheim managed to win Edinor the second Sapwood's hand, much to Turlat's horror, and somehow has Sapwood's trading ledgers have not covered. Let's send Onerous to that. Let's send Dacia to you to help with that. And now we have another one of these. If I send a maiden who's eligible, that might encounter something. I'm gonna send a build to that. I don't think we have any. Nope, we don't. Okay, how did the masquerade go? Carpet bribes and accidental engagements. My liege, as the clock struck the final chime, Yugita Crankheim was found gifting a crate of the estate's finest pickled turnips to the kitchen staff, citing unprecedented heroes deserve hearty bribes. In the confusion, those very turnips were whisked away by hungry guests. Thanks to a mysterious set of rules, Yugita left arm in arm with Godtin Edinaheim betrothed before even finishing their dessert. Oh. Well, okay. My liege, after a scandalous round of blindfolded matchmaking at the secret masquerade ball, and still at the fourth, Crankheim emerged betrothed to Gilbernald Salister, and thanks to his delivered wedding dowry, House Crankheim now possesses a cartload of exquisitely perfumed cheeses. I don't think I'd want to eat those. Good stats. He's not a titled lord or anything. That's alright. My liege, after an exchange of vows involving misplaced rings and a goat that absolutely did not belong in the chapel, we love goats in this family. Love him. Just love him. Invite him into weddings. Come on. He belonged there. We all know he belonged in there. Come on now. Seatine the Fourth and Lugabel the Second left the ceremony arm in arm, beaming. Okay. Also, guys, so we have gone a little long on this one. I'm going to end it here because it's been longer than I meant for it to go. I got a little distracted. But we have had quite a bit of fun. We've had some interesting things happen. We lost people. We've had some interesting times, like innovative fig deployment. Who knew you could get an engagement with an innovative fig deployment? Alright, so, and of course Mardiva is building a castle. Fabulous, Mardiva. Honestly, that castle that we had before never worked out. I think he died before he had that, so we never split. I guess we are big enough that we probably could have split, so okay. Alright guys, so let me know if you have any name suggestions. We went through all the male name suggestions. If you can give me some more name suggestions for the male heirs, because I need more. I don't have enough. Definitely have a few more female names that I was given. But Onerous, you are in the game. Hopefully you get married. I don't know when. You're only 6 right now, but maybe you'll get married. Hopefully you get like a really good marriage. But thank you guys. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. If you happen to like my content, and want more, give me a subscribe. I actually enjoy this game so much, and I know I was told that I didn't have to read everything, and I was trying to read less this time, so we did get through a few more years this time. So let me know what you guys think, and give me some of those name suggestions down below. I hope to see you guys next time, and have an awesome day, guys. Bye!